and welcome back. Today is Monday, October 28th. I have your 4 best bets in the NBA tonight. I'm Chris from DeWidler Sports. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. I got my voice back, if you haven't told. Still sound a little off, so if I do break my voice during this, hey, you can let me know in the comments section when I become a little puberty boy again. But it's not been a fun few days for me overall, just being sick, but not been a few good days just posted on Twitter plays. 2-8 to start the season. Hate to see it, but I like to think that's a slow start just with not a lot of data out there yet. And being sick, hey, I'll take an excuse wherever I could take it. But happy Sports Equinox Day. 11-game NBA slate ahead of us. We have some great matchups overall. Pacers, Magic, battle of the two young Buck teams. Knicks, Cavs, also a great matchup overall. Teams that were trying to advance farther in the Eastern Conference. We got Bucks, Celtics, Eastern Conference Finals potential matchup here. Always excited to watch these two teams play. Spurs, Rockets, two of the young teams in the West going at it. And then we got a rematch already. Suns, Lakers already going at it. And I think they played game 2. Now they play game 4 in Phoenix. So excited set of games ahead of us. There's 5 games that have a higher over-under of 230 and over. So looking like a whole lot of points today on the board. Hopefully it's a great day for us overall. And you guys just don't want to hear me lack around. Not many plays I want to talk about because I haven't posted anything since Saturday. Only thing that's most recently hit was Luka points. Everything else has not been the best. And hopefully we can get back on track with this first play of the day. Sticking in that Celtics-Bucks matchup. Celtics are a 9-point favorite, I think, at home in this game. Over-under's 232. I'm going to go with the other superstar on the other team here. I'm not going to be going Giannis here. I'm going with Damian Lillard. Over 22.5 points coming in at minus 125 on FanDuel. Let's jump into it. The Celtics team has kind of gotten cooked so far this season against point guards. Brunson, Cade, Poole. Granted, the Brunson one, we did take the over, and that one didn't hit because that game was a blowout. But Brunson did have a great game going into that game. I think he had 22, and then didn't play the whole fourth quarter. Poole's balled. Cade is balled out against this Celtics lineup. I'm not afraid of anyone interior for Damian Lillard. I think Celtics are going to do a lot of things in pressuring Giannis in this matchup and putting all of their defensive stuff on Giannis. So Damian Lillard has a great matchup here, and he's had some success against the Celtics overall. 2 for his last 4, averaging 23 points per game. No, he had a 35-point game in there between last season. He's got this over 2 for his last 3 games this season so far. Games of 30, 28, and he had 21 off of a not a great shooting night against the Nets. So it's 3 great games so far. I know over the offseason he talked about how he came into this season more prepared, and it's shown it. Balling out so far overall. Steady volume so far this season too compared to last season. Last season he was averaging around 15 shots per game. Now he's at 17 field goals attempts per game. Always love a guy that's going to take more shots here. My projections have him at scoring 25-plus points in this game, so we get a 2-point cushion overall, so you got to love that. Last season, Damian Lillard got this over 73% of the time with 0 days of rest in between playing. If he plays 32 minutes, he's going to get this line pretty well. So far this season, like I said, he scored 30, 28, 21. Solid numbers so far. This could be a great matchup. I think the Bucks are going to come out swinging, and if they want to win this game, they're going to lean on Damian Lillard shooting. I like Dame time tonight against the Celtics. For my second best bet, going to be in that Bulls-Grizzlies matchup. Always will have a Chicago Bulls game or matchup play for you. And I got 2 for you. The next 2 plays here are going to be in that matchup here. Going to the first one, going with the point guard that's returning from injury. He's not had the most minutes so far, but he's taken advantage of all the time he's played so far this season. Going with Ja Morant. Over 19.5 points coming in at minus 120 on DraftKings. Let's jump into it. He's got this over 2 for his last 3 games this season, averaging 20.6 points per game. It is early in the season, but the Bulls, after these few games, are giving up the 11th most points to point guard position this season. So Ja Morant has a slam matchup. High over-under, 233. These two teams Bulls can't play defense at all, so this could be a fast-paced matchup. My projections have him scoring 22 points in this game. Overall, he's got this over 4 for his last 5 games versus the Bulls, averaging 30.5 points. He's coming off of a tough matchup against Orlando. Now he gets this cupcake Bulls team that runs up and down the court. There is a little minutes restriction so far. I think the first game he played 27 minutes. Last two he's played around 24. I think this game being a closer game, close spread, high over, under, I think they'll let Ja, especially with coming off of a day of rest, I think they'll let Ja run up and down this court and take advantage of this Bulls mismatch overall. Love the spot for him. That Orlando game, he did shoot 4 for 12, missed every single three, and he still finished with 16 points, so he won't go 4 for 12. I bet he'll make at least 2 more buckets here. And he's averaging 15 field goal attempts per game, so plenty of volume for this guy overall. I like Ja Morant over 19.5 points. Sticking to the same game here, I love this game overall, honestly. The Bulls do not play defense, high over, under, and I know this Memphis Grizzlies team has allowed big games to this guy on this Bulls team that's been dominating this season. I'm kind of shocked, but he does want to get traded. That's Zach LaVine. Going with Zach LaVine over 20.5 points, coming in at minus 120. If you can get Zach LaVine 20-plus points, I would love to play that too, but for me on FanDuel, it was like minus 145. I think at the time of this recording, it has gone down a little bit, but Zach LaVine, he's got us over 3 for his last 3 games this season, averaging 24.6 points per game. Memphis this season has been horrible defending the small forward position, and Zach LaVine has been playing that position all season. Memphis has given up the most points to the small forward position, so Zach LaVine could take advantage of that. He's got us over 3 for his last 3 games versus Memphis, averaging 29.3 points per game. The Bulls lost DeMar DeRozan. They gained Zach LaVine shooting 3 more shots. I know Zach LaVine last season was averaging 13 shots per game. Now he's back up to 16 shots per game. He is taking advantage of all of the shots he can get. Steady volume overall. Love it. He's coming off. He's had some pretty good games overall. 3 straight overs. Like I said, he's looked good, playing 33 minutes per game. He's going to shoot his shots a bunch, and I think in this high-scoring matchup, pushing pace is going to be the key for both of these teams here. I know when Ja Morant plays, the Grizzlies rank 4th in pace of play, so I think it's going to be a fun one overall, with Lonzo probably being back in this game, Giddey. Zach will have 2 premium passers able to give him the ball anywhere he wants. I like Zach LaVine over 20.5 points per game. For my 4th best bet, going to be in that late Lakers-Suns matchup. They're running it back, and I got to run it back here too. I got to get my lick back in this game. I'm going to be doing a same-game parlay here, 4-plus plays. All 4 of the main stars get 20-plus points. I know it's kind of like why anyone can really make this play. I think this one's going to be great. This game is, I think it's a good spot for this right here overall. Over has moved, so this over opened at 224.5. It's at 228.5, so it's already moved up 4 points since this morning. Love that. Bradley Beal and Grayson Allen are questionable for this matchup, so I think this is going to be even more opportunities for Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, who have been solid this season. Other than Booker's start of the season, he's only gotten this over 2 for his last 3 games, only averaging 19.7 points, but He's gotten 20-plus points, 10 for his last 10 games versus the Lakers, averaging 26.2 points per game. Lakers are allowed the 9th most points to the shooting guard position, 82% hit rate. I think Devin Booker could step up here for us. Kevin Durant, 20-plus points, 3 for his last 3 games this season, 7 for his last 10 versus the Lakers, 85% hit rate last season. Love it overall. LeBron James, 20-plus points. Him and Booker's are the only lines that are lowest out of all these teams, but It's the Suns. When LeBron plays against Kevin Durant, I think he always comes out to play. Suns allow the 13th most points to the power forward position this season so far. 83% hit rate on the season for LeBron. 8 for his last 10 versus the Suns. 2 for his last 3 this season. The only game this season he didn't get the over was the first game this season where he was going all in on Bronny. And then Anthony Davis, 20-plus points. He's dominated this season so far. 3 straight games of, I think, 28-plus points per game. 76% hit rate. The Suns allowed the 6th most points to the center position, so AD has a great matchup here. These 4-plus guys that get 20-plus points comes to plus 199. I wish it was plus 200 to look nicer on the graphic, but it doesn't. 4-plus plays for plus 199 odds. Hey, could be a cheesy thing, but I think this is a great game for all 4 of these guys to at least get 20. If you wanted to keep going up, laddering up, that's up to you, but I like these 4 guys to get 20-plus points here for plus 199 odds on FanDuel. Those are my 4 best bets in the NBA tonight. As always, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Makes me know you like the content. I appreciate you guys pulling true for me these start of the year. Not the best start overall, but I blame it on me being sick to start of the year. Hopefully we're on an upswing. Fresh week, fresh start. That's what I say overall. 11-game slate, NFL, NBA. Great Sports Equinox Day. I hope you enjoy it. Hopefully we win together on these plays. Start the week off hot. And I will see you in the next video.